everybody. Mindset March, day 20. Your memory. How does it work? Why should you use it more? And how can it open you the door to success, to your future you really want? And that's the question. So your memory is one of the 6 magnificent mental faculties with imagination, will, perception, reason, and intuition. And there's no such bad thing as a bad memory, says Bob Proctor. And like a muscle, you can develop your memory by a phenomenal degree through exercise. Developing and using your memory more intensively can open you the doors to tremendous success in life, from the remembering of names to creating memories of the future life you really want. So you heard right. So creating memories of the future life you really want. And so these are the topics that I will cover today, from why do we need really to go more into memory, so can't we even Google it all, and how can you create your future memory. And so yeah, what first question, if we are going to this is here the presentation. How can we explain memory as a mental faculty? And so let me just go to the here to the slide. Hey, this is hello. So let me just get a new slide here. And so we have, this is the little board that I'm always using. Hold on, I will just take this off again and will take this on again. Hold on for a quick second. What do we have here? So let me try it again. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. So this here is the stick person again. So this is the mind. It's divided. Then we have a body part. And here we have the arms and the legs. So the mind here consists of the thoughts. Or let me just do it differently. The conscious part and the subconscious part. And here is the body. And here are the thoughts. And here are the feelings. And we have then the body is in that produces the vibration out of the conscious, subconscious mix basically all together, and that produces the actions and the results. And the thoughts here, if we go to the upper part again, so this part here, the thoughts in the conscious part, that is where we find, or where we locate the 6 mental faculties. So we had the will, we have the reason, we have the perception, we had this yesterday, we have then intuition, imagination. Oh, okay, and you see where I am. So I put myself in here, imagination, and then we have memory. So as you develop your mental faculties, you help your conscious pictures to be created, feelings to be created, and at the end, these thoughts are trickling down into your subconscious. So the subconscious then brings the body into vibration and into action, and produces then the results. And so this is the idea why we are putting so much attention on the idea of yeah, why is it important to develop the mental faculties? And so, just the question here, how can we explain memory as a mental faculty? So, it is an invaluable tool to master your specialization. That's the first thing. So, it's not only to Google something and we find it all on the net. That's yeah, one idea, but it's not the only possibility. Of course, we have so many possibilities, but you master your specialization. You gain confidence with something that you are mastering and that you're memorizing, and you have success with others because you are not going to look everything up. And why is that so important, the success with others? I found this quote here from Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And this could be a situation that you have been in yourself. You have here this gentleman, and when I found this picture, I thought, okay, the woman here on the right is not looking so much convinced of what he is doing. So if he is not able to remember the name, will he be able to make the deal? And that is, questionable. So, and one thing that you can really benefit from if you have a better memory is that you are having, the names always ready. You are looking people in the eye, in the face, and so you can smile and remember what you wanted to say. So that's already something that is so invaluable. How can you then improve your memory? And if you look through all the literature, through all the success literature, there is this one thing. Number one, use your senses. The more senses you involve when you learn or do something new, the easier it is to remember it. So, for example, if you want to remember someone's name, you may look them in the eye, then you repeat their name, and then you offer them a handshake. So this will engage already, I think one. Okay, so you see them, you hear them, you speak, and you then you touch. So then it's already 4 senses involved, and so that's not bad. So this makes it stick. And then the next thing, when you want to remember better, that's ridiculous associations. What is that? So you basically do something like this here. Here is an example from Bob Proctor. Find ridiculous associations, for example, here connected to the names. Here, 1 is associated with running, 2 with zoo, 3 with tree, 4 with door, 5 with hive, 6 with sticks, 7 with heaven, 8 with gate, 9 with wine, 10 with den. So what do you do then with this number word association? It creates pictures. You can then create stories around it, and the story will then be visual, and the story will also be ridiculous in a sense. And this is what you need to create feelings and associations to make the things stick. And you know that I am a special case for live video, and that I am helping people to reach out with live video and be confident about it. And I believe truly that it's your story, it's your purpose that can shine out there and help you to win new clients, for example. But I also know how it is if you are feeling, stage fright, basically, and you're not feeling so confident if people will judge you or something. And this feeling can be quite intense, and this can lead to nervousness and fear of going live. And so I have presented about half a year ago this video and this idea that gets close to the ridiculous associations as they are proposed by also Bob Proctor, that helps you to get on with your live video and get the first phrase right, and no matter what. And that's the idea, because you might be super nervous and there might be so many things around you, but if you have this idea right, then there's nothing that can happen basically. And so this is what I prepared for you here. I had my first interview guest. He is a multimillionaire investor and expert on diamonds. And so the idea was, okay, interview him, very short interview on investing in diamonds. And so let's look at this here, at this example here. Hello from the Dukas Copy TV studio. I am Daniel Schwenger. Alongside me to discuss investing in diamonds is Mr. He is an investing and trading expert in diamonds from Geneva. Well, for me, I think every sentence was a rock. I was unsure whether I am doing the word order in the right way, whether I am finding the right word in a quick way. And so what did I actually do here? I started to visualize. When I was sleepless the day before the interview, I had to think of a story, a visual story that gets me over it. And that was here the idea. Do you know Heidi from the Swiss Alps, the little girl, and the television series, the cartoon series? So if you want to go into the first sentence, you really have to think of a strong hook. And so, of course, I thought of the Holladio, like the hello from Heidi, like when people are hollowing in the Alps. So, hello! And that was my first hook. So, hello, Heidi. And then from the Dukas Copy Studio. So it's a little bit a name that is hard to remember, but the thing that came up was the copier, the Xerox machine. So, okay, I built a story with I am meeting Heidi in the Swiss Alps and we need to install a Xerox machine alongside me to discuss. So Heidi asks me to install a long cable on the side. So alongside me is, let's see, to discuss investing into diamonds is, and so then the next picture is I am wearing a vest with a stupid color here in this regard. So you see what comes. So you are tricking your mind with a story that is really giving you a lot of strong emotions and ideas. So, and this, even in the stage fright zone, gives you the possibility to start with your plan. And if you have started with your first plan, you are at least one step further and you have the confidence, you have gained the 30 seconds to move on. So you have seen it. So it was not perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I went on. And after that interview, approximately 400 followed. This is an idea for you to get your mind working into the right direction. So not to run away, but to meet the fear and do it anyways. Yes, and so that was a pre-recorded video that I made in September when I help people about fighting their fear of going live, doing live video. And that is if you are interested in that, I would like to invite you to remember and to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Live Broadcasting Rocks. So This is also where you find all the replays of the Mindset March challenge videos that I have been doing so far. So hope you like this here, even though it was recorded, but I think it's a great example of how you can do these associations. Just do your story. I think I am quite liberal, of course, as you have seen with my choices of the story, but you do your own story. The most important thing is that it is waking up emotions, visual pictures in your mind, and so therefore you're able to get it, well, all memorized in the exact moment. And could also be, for example, you're going through a room that you already know very well, and so you go putting, well, things on the furniture in a certain way, and so this then creates also the story around your things that you would like to memorize, basically. So that is what I wanted to show you here today. And but not forgetting one thing here. This here is this is what I've already shown. This is the example around the future memories. And so what does future memory actually mean? Let me just explain it to you here. So unlike other creatures on Earth, humans can think, dream about, and even plan their future. We don't plan, we see the future in our mind. We see the events, hear sounds, and feel emotions with each imagined experience. So imagining the future is like remembering the past, just remembering a future that hasn't happened yet. So when you feel stuck, are off track, instead of using your imagination and reconstruct the past, use it to construct a wonderful memory of what you want to experience. Imagine it all. You will see, hear, taste, touch, smell. And when you reach out, that you will see that when you reach out your goal, and feel the emotions and of the experience now to help the future memory to become a reality. And an idea would be an idea phrase that you could use to form such a future memory. That is, I know exactly how I got the promotion, how I arrived where I want to become, and how I got the partner that I desired, and so forth. So these are all examples of how you can use the memory to have more success and create the life that you really want. And so there's so much going on in our lives, and there's so many busy things in our responsibilities, in our work, but also like one crisis is catching up with another, and we see that and we experience it all. But it's important to stay rooted within for your goals and the life you really want. So Bob Proctor, the legend of human development, I think has brought it all together. He has studied the literature, success literature that was created, and sort of brought it all together to an absolute fantastic compendium. And if you feel frustrated about your results, or you don't even start, well, realizing the life that you really want, then, well, trying harder is not the solution. It's like, well, getting the mindset right that you can go towards your goals with full speed and without friction. And so also identify the roadblocks on your way, and be able to achieve your goals with ease and full energy. And so that's the idea. So be thought driven and not so much results driven. And in this regard, you identify your purpose, your worthy ideal. And so every step then is the continuous and the progressive realization of your worthy ideal. And so I am sharing bits and thoughts of Bob Proctor's mindset ideas every day for the March, and you're invited to watch the replays of this live marathon in this regard. I am happy if you are giving me a little feedback of what you particularly appreciated, or if you have any questions. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow with another topic on the Mindset March Challenge, and it might be the sixth and missing mental faculty that I haven't talked about yet. Okay, stay surprised and wishing you a great day. Bye bye.